We welcome you back on this Monday morning, 7:24. I don't know if you heard about this, but Bears running back Cedric Benson, he's in trouble again.
Yeah, this time he allegedly ran a red light Saturday morning in Austin, Texas, and was arrested and charged with drunk driving. Now, this is his second alcohol-related arrest in just over a month because he had that BUI, the boating under the influence. Right.
Travis.
Joining us is defense attorney Thomas Glasgow, who specializes in DUI cases. Before we get to this, you've actually seen the affidavit. What does the affidavit say?
The affidavit is different than what is being reported in the local papers here. What the affidavit says is the police are alleging that Mr. Benson at approximately 2:18 a.m. was driving down the road and he swerves over 3 lanes of traffic. He does not use his blinker. He almost hits a pedestrian and then runs a red light. The police stop him. The officer on the scene calls in one of the DWI specialists, one of their traffic specialists, to then do the field sobriety test on Mr. Benson. As typically done in DUIs, 3 DUI tests were given: a horizontal gaze nystagmus test, the eye test, a walk and turn test, and a one-leg stand test. In the affidavit, it says that he can't do the walk and turn test, that he has trouble making the turn, that he has trouble staying on the line, and it also says that he can't keep his leg up for the 30 seconds that was required of him.
Right, and basically he did not blow. So
That's
you're
correct.
saying, though, that even with the field sobriety test that he took, that's still not looking good for him, especially given the fact that they say he crossed 3 lanes and almost hit a pedestrian.
Well, it's a common misconception that you have to be over .08 in order to be DUI. You don't have to. You can be below the legal limit, yet be impaired by alcohol and still be under the influence of alcohol and still be convicted for being under the influence of alcohol.
So what does it mean in your opinion there? He doesn't take the breathalyzer test. Is that an automatic suspension of the license down there like it is, I believe, in other states as well? How does that work?
Most DUI laws track very similarly. Yes, there is a suspension period that goes on in the state of Texas. A DUI, a first-time offense, as he's got now, is a Class B misdemeanor there, which is up to 180 days in jail and a $2,000 fine. If he ends up getting convicted there, Illinois generally does not recognize supervisions from other states, so that would revoke his driving privileges here in the state of Illinois. It is possible.
I got to tell you, on a personal level, I was a little taken aback by his mug shot. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yes,
but he's smiling wide. And even, okay, let's say for the moment, presume his innocence. There it is right there. I don't know. I think you strike a more serious tone.
Especially considering the NFL players' conduct rules, where resisting arrest, his prior arrest, is listed as one of those player conduct rules that he is supposed to abide by. And if he is arrested for that, then he is placed on some kind of counseling. And if during the counseling period he gets another arrest, it can result in fines or suspension in the NFL.
And he's got this BUI case pending against him still down there in Austin, Texas. Will they be able to use these cases against each other now?
Well, obviously it's not good for him if he ends up getting lands. He always got his air left. We've got a situation where he's got a BUI where he's saying, hey, look, I'm innocent. And then he comes back and he gets a DUI. Judges don't operate in a vacuum. They know what's going on. They know that he's going to have the secondary DUI arrest. And they're probably going to take that into consideration, although that would never be a basis on the record. I don't think anybody would hold that against him as a judge, but it's still got to be in the back of his mind.
But aside from what's happening with the courts, he is supposed to meet with team officials today at Hallis Hall.
That's correct.
See what happens with that.
All right, Thomas, thanks for coming in.